This is the advanced video on calculating chi-squared. So by watching this video, you will learn how to use the results of a chi-squared test to make decisions. And so this problem is a survey of students in a stats class, and a student wants to know if births are uniform throughout the year or not. So part A wants to know the null and ultimate hypotheses. So the null hypothesis is that the births are uniform throughout the year, and the alternate hypothesis is that there's a relationship between the number of births and the time of year. Alright, moving on to B. To calculate the chi-squared statistic, you must plug the values into L1 and L2. L1 you plug in what the actual values were, and L2 you plug in the expected values. And then you go to your calculator and hit stat, tests, and chi-squared goodness of fit test, and you enter the data with a degree of freedom of 3, and you calculate it, and it gives you a chi-square value of 1.93 repeating, and a p-value of 0.5864. So C asks us what the degree of freedom is, and that's 3, because it's just n minus 1, so 4 minus 1 is 3. Now D, it wants to know what we conclude about the null hypothesis at the A value of 0.05. Well, since the p-value of 0.5864 is far greater than the alpha of 0.05, we reject the hoe that the number of births are uniform throughout the year. So it is very plausible that the number of births is the same throughout the year, and it's just normal standard deviation and distribution. So now you've seen this video, you should know how to calculate a chi-squared value and analyze it and use it to make decisions.